Welcome back to the Elias Macko Show and the third hour of the program. A new report by the International Consortium of Investigative Journalists says a worldwide money laundering scheme is happening right in front of our eyes. Organizations offering large sums of cash in exchange for cryptocurrency. In this city, in Montreal, a Ukrainian group even ready to sell more than $1 million, give more than $1 million to a Presse reporter who was investigating the matter. Let's now go to Hugo Joncas, an investigative reporter with Presse. He's on the line. Hugo, welcome to the program.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Hi.
So listen here. This international consortium of journalists included Presse, Toronto Star, Radio-Canada. Can we just get into how you and your fellow journalists got into investigating this?
Yeah, basically, well, they had a project. They had a project in Washington. The ICIJ is based in Washington, and they contact their partners in Canada, as you said, Radio-Canada, Toronto Star, and La Presse. And basically, they told us, well, we have this project about cryptocurrency. Maybe it will be interesting for La Presse and the other partners to get in and investigate this with us. And what we do in these cases is that all the media, the partners all around the world are getting together to investigate in their own country the matter and see how it works, cryptocurrency, how these crypto to cash places, desk and couriers work here in Montreal and Toronto, and that's how we got into the project.
So tell us what the investigation found on how this cryptocurrency money laundering scheme is working. Who's behind it? I imagine there's organized crime, obviously, in the mix. Why don't you tell us about how this scheme is being done?
Yeah. So basically, what we've done, we heard that these exchanges existed in on the internet. You go to a place, a website called bestchange.com, and you see there in your city who's ready to which international group are ready to put you in contact with someone in your city, able to take your cryptocurrency and give you cash in exchange for it. So basically, these groups can be based all across the world. One of the main ones is 001K Exchange, and it's an Ukrainian group. And so basically, you contact this group through internet and through a Telegram account, and you say, well, I have that amount of cryptocurrency to exchange against U.S. dollars or Canadian dollars. It's easier here in Montreal. And is it possible? And basically, they tell you, yes, it's going to cost you this fee and pay to this cryptocurrency address that they send you by Telegram, by the Telegram account. And then once you've made the payment, you receive instructions as where to go to have the money, the cash money, in exchange for this cryptocurrency payment. So basically, we've tried it in Toronto with the Toronto Star for a small amount. You understand that we don't have much money to really spend on it, and not only for financial reasons, but for ethical and legal reasons too, because we're talking money laundering here.
Yeah.
But we've made a small exchange in Toronto for $2,000 US dollars. And they sent us, they took our payment to a cryptocurrency address without checking any ID. They didn't know at all with whom they were doing business, and so they took the money and they sent us to an exchange desk in Toronto, and there we had the money back for the cryptocurrency payment. The way to identify the journalist who made the exchange was with a $5 bill. She sent the picture of the serial number of the bill, and when she was at the cash desk, they asked for the $5 bill to show it to check the ID of that, not that she was the right person to give the money to.
So that was the verification was having a $5 bill with a serial code, because obviously every bill has a separate serial number.
Exactly.
And that's how they were verifying. Now, so I guess like the work that you and your fellow journalists did there is proof of just how easy it is to launder money in Canada?
Yes, because when you do that kind of exchanging cryptocurrency against cash is not illegal. But when you do it, you have to gather the information about the person who's doing the exchange. For all the amounts up superior to $1,000, you have to check the identity of the person doing the exchange. You have to take his name, address, etc. They didn't do it at all for this transaction. And in Montreal, I wanted to try if it was possible for a bigger transaction. So in Montreal, I asked the same group if it was possible to exchange $1 million against a cryptocurrency payment. And they told me yes, and they sent me the cryptocurrency address to do the payment. I didn't do the payment. Huh? We don't have that kind of money.
Yeah, you don't have $1 million hanging around, right?
No, and it will be a big ethical problem, even bigger than $2,000 for sure. But this indicates that it's possible to receive a cryptocurrency address to do that kind of transaction here in Montreal without being asked any ID at all, and to initiate the payment and then wait for the instructions to see where exactly I would have to go to grab the money.
So what that means, and please correct me if I'm wrong, but as I listen to you here, basically means if you're organized crime and you're collecting large sums of money, it is almost child's play to take that real cash, convert it into crypto, and get it anywhere you want.
Exactly. And the opposite is true, too. If I'm a fraudster who stole tens of thousands of dollars in cryptocurrency to someone who got caught in a fraud by Facebook, and I stole thousands of dollars in cryptocurrency, and I want to be able to spend this money in a bar, buying bottles of cognac and champagne, buying cars. I need to have real cash. I mean, paying with cryptocurrency is still difficult. So I need to exchange this for cash. So the organized crime can pass his cash and turn it into cryptocurrency to send it abroad, for example, and to make payments easily. And the fraudsters who have cryptocurrency can change this cryptocurrency to cash to be able to spend it.
Can I ask you, Hugo, to wrap up here? Is this is this the same issue in lots of countries, or is there something special about Canada here?
Well, we have a lot of cryptocurrency in Canada. We have a lot of crypto ATMs. We have a lot of these desks here in Canada. Canada is one of the countries in the world with the most people using cryptocurrency. But these kinds of exchanges, they're possible in all Western cities, according to the site, the website you use to do them, bestchange.com. Is possible in all North American great cities, in Europe, everywhere in the Western Hemisphere.
Has there been a reaction from authorities since all of these stories were published by the consortium of journalists here?
Not much. No, they don't say a lot about it. They say that they're aware of it, but they didn't have to investigate it yet. They didn't encounter these deaths in their investigations for money laundering.
Fascinating reporting in La Presse this week. Hugo, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you very much.
That's Hugo Joncas, an investigative reporter over at La Presse.
I'm Dylan Playfair.
And I'm Tyler Smith.
We're putting loneliness in the penalty box by talking to some of our favorite athletes about the importance of friendship.
This is Bromance.
Bromance is brought to you by Charm Diamond Centers, proudly Canadian-owned and operated. Charm has been part of your love stories and bromances for over 50 years.
And you can find Bromance on the iHeartRadio network or wherever you get your podcasts.